let me record this. Basically, we're going to do it real quick. Any questions on the speech? I want you guys to be creative on this speech. Of course, we're not getting up in front of the class and doing it, but maybe we might do a Zoom and have people talk a few minutes on it. On your speech, remember, when you're giving it, you have to keep your audience engaged. You don't want to be monotone, like Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Okay, you got to be, spontaneous. You got to be creative. So I want you guys to have a little fun with this. Of course, we're not getting up in front, but even do like conspiracy theories. You can do anything like that. Like a lot of people say that Paul McCartney really died in his early stages with the Beatles. And it was a replacement that did most of the time the singing, and make an argument. You could do an argument. I think Chase, aren't you doing Bloody Mary? Chase. Yeah. Okay. And there's 3 different theories. I mean, have fun with that. I've had people do it on Anastasia. I've had people, who is the guy that they couldn't really, I think they were trying to kill him. I think it was Rasputin. They were trying to kill him, and he wouldn't die. So maybe you could do it on somebody like that. But be creative on this. Lex, I like yours. I'm trying to involve the community with art and the effects that it has on it. I think that's very interesting, and it's actually an up-and-coming thing with that. So anybody have any comments on that? 2.5 pages really isn't that much. Just try to do your best. Try to extend it. If there's arguments, like if it is a conspiracy theory, maybe give both sides and then give a statement on how you feel about it and why you feel that way. There's a conspiracy theory with Denver Airport. I don't know if anybody's ever seen it, but it actually, if you take it from space and you look down on it, it actually looks in the shape of a swastika. And there's a lot of weird stuff. There's weird murals and stuff like that in there. So does everybody have a speech? Miranda, did you do yours? Remember, you have to check in with me, and I'm going to type it in on Google Classroom. What you say, Miranda?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay, let's make sure we're thinking about that. Coop, you're doing yours on firefighting?
Yes.
Okay. You going to be able to do enough on firefighting?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And you could even go into the history. I wish we were actually in school, because I have a book on Ashtabula County firefighting. So it's kind of interesting.
Okay.
Jules, have you picked one yet? Juliana, are you there? Or are you hiding? She must be hiding. Chase, yep.
I found a topic, like conspiracy theories, but I have to go more in depth first before.
Okay, so you're just thinking about it?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you thinking on conspiracy theory?
That's why I have to go in more depth.
Okay. Remember, like I said, have fun with this. This is something, as long as it's school appropriate, you can do it on anything. We're always telling you guys what you have to do. Here, you can do it on anything. And I think that's the fun thing. Okay. Riley, what are you doing yours on?
I'm not sure yet. I was kind of thinking about doing it on like Psychopaths or something like that, but I don't know.
Interesting. It's kind of scary there, Ry.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that, though. That would be interesting. Maddie, what are you doing yours on? Maddie, are you there? You need help on muting?
I haven't figured it out yet.
You haven't figured it out. Okay, we need to get on it, because that was the assignment for this week. So it's going to be due here. So, Chase, what are you doing yours on? Oh, we already said that, Bloody Mary. You're good. Corey, have you figured yours out yet? Corey?
No, I haven't figured mine out yet.
Okay. And guys, you could even do it on a sport. I mean, I've had people do it on famous people. do it on their favorite sport like baseball, football, basketball, and what they enjoy. So you could do it on something like that. No more Justin Bieber, though. I can't take Justin Bieber. I don't want to hear or read 2.5 pages on him. But anything else, we're good.
Can I do something on a zombie apocalypse?
Yeah. Yeah, I've had somebody do that. Actually, one of my longest speeches in class was like 10.5 minutes on how to survive the zombie apocalypse.
I could
So
probably
you,
take it down in 2.5 minutes.
yeah, if you can write 2.5 pages on that, we're good.
All right.
I think that would be interesting. You can have fun with it. So I've had people do it on Bigfoot. I have had people do it on the chupacabra. Isn't that the dog that would steal babies in the night?
Yeah.
You guys know which I'm telling you. Yeah. I've had people do it on that. I've had people do it on Mothman, which that was kind of interesting too. One of my favorite ones was on Al Capone. I enjoyed listening to that one. It was neat. Definitely a strange guy. So I've had people, like I said, do it on famous singers. So you guys can play around with this. I mean, yeah, I know some of you have already decided, but if you change your mind, that's okay. If you'd rather do it on something else, you just got to remember when you're giving a speech, you have to keep everybody engaged and talking.
Can I do mine on Tupac?
Yeah. There's a lot of conspiracy on that, Chase. I mean, there's a lot of people that say he's still alive because he keeps coming out with new music. I mean, how do you come out with new music if you're dead? They keep saying they found something in a vault. So I think that would be interesting. You could do it on that. Make sure you email me, though. You guys, when you're choosing, email me, and I just need to approve it. I mean, I think most things are going to be school appropriate. I mean, I've even had people on how to hunt. As long as, if we were actually talking, as long as you could talk for a minute and a half. I've had somebody, and it was kind of, but how to gut a deer properly. I mean, that people have to know how to survive, if you know, for hunting and actually properly doing stuff. So, any other questions? Are everybody doing good? Everybody behaving? Who said, oh, Cooper, you said birds aren't real. I just heard that conspiracy. Someone saying that the government uses them, what Cooper, a zone, or what are those things called? Where they're saying they're not real and the government's spying on us?
Yep, they're government surveillance drones.
Yeah, drones. That's what I was thinking. I couldn't say it. Yeah, that one's interesting.
There's a video of a pigeon saluting to one of the presidents.
Really?
Yeah, just like walking down the street, he waved at him and the pigeon saluted.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Okay,
And
Miranda.
It isn't real that the bird, like this whole government shutdown thing is to replace the batteries in the birds, because birds don't run off batteries. They run off of power lines. When they sit on the power lines, they're actually recharging.
And that's what they're, interesting. I've never heard. Where'd you guys get this theory? Because I'm doing conspiracy theories in my history. They have to do a conspiracy, and somebody's doing that. Is that on that YouTube video on conspiracies?
No, they actually have a YouTube channel, and they also have like a website too.
I found that video on Shane Dawson.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what somebody was. I think that's who somebody in my government class was talking about, was Shane Dawson. So, any other questions or things you might want to do? Because like I said, you can change them. So if Chase isn't doing Bloody Mary, you can do that. I've had people do it on Ghost of Ohio, especially in Ashtabula County. You guys ever heard of Tinker's Hollow? It's in Conneaut.
Yeah.
No.
I've had somebody do it on that. Do you guys know about the Ashtabula train accident that happened in the early 1900s?
Yeah.
I've had somebody do it on that. I've had people do it on ghost in colleges, like on dorm rooms. I guess like Erie has a haunted dorm floor, and they don't even let anybody on. I think it's like the 3rd floor. And you can see this girl in the bell tower, which I don't believe in any of that stuff, but that's also something you could do it on. Is So you can pretty much do it on anything as long as it's appropriate. So, any other questions? No? Okay, because that's all I wanted. I just wanted to get you guys talk about this. This week we're actually writing the paper. Next week we'll probably do a PowerPoint on it, so you would be able to present it, even though we're not going to present it and talk about it. So if there's no other questions, that's really all I have for you guys today. So if you can think of something, remember, anytime you guys can get a hold of me, just email me and I'll get back to you guys right away. Even if you need an independent Zoom meeting to talk about something, we could always do that. So, okay, no other questions? Last call? Okay, well, everybody have a good rest of the day and enjoy your weekend. Be safe. All right, guys, bye.